Welcome to another episode of A Fool's Paradise. This is episode number XYZ. I don't know. Today we have a special topic. It's not really special, it's just a topic. I discuss death and life. I discuss the relationship between death and life and how death is your friend. Oh no, he said it. Death is your friend. That's my opinion. Death is my friend. In my opinion, death should be befriended. Death should be embraced. Death should be discussed or acknowledged as a very natural part of life, not something to be shunned, something to be repressed, or something to be suppressed. Oh my God. Okay, guys. Oh! This is not a topic I should be discussing. God is smiting me for being a heretic. So we'll just film like this. Hopefully I'm shooting myself. So death. Guys and gals, I want to discuss death, as I've said a couple of times already. Death gives life value. It gives it meaning in a way. Because imagine life without death. Without death, would we value life at all? Would we even recognize life without death? We would be alive all the time. There'd be no end to it. Which is something that consciously, on a surface level, I think we want. I want my existence, this character, this ego, to go on for thousands of years and thousands of years. I fear death, or maybe I fear the loss of existence, the loss of life. But nevertheless, hear me out on this point. I believe death should be embraced. Let me go on to a story. Greek heroes or champions, they had a person follow them and remind them of death by saying memento mori. So they were like creeping behind them and telling them memento mori. Memento mori. Memento mori. Remember death. Remember death, which in my opinion also means remember life. Because life and death are like two sides of the same coin in this duality-driven world. And without death, there's no life. And in the same way, when we remember death, we remember life. We remember that life is only possible and only in this moment. There is no life tomorrow. There is no life yesterday. Life only exists right now. And it isn't concepts. It's not leaves. This is a concept we have, but if we go deeper, this is something we can't, it's unnameable. I ought not be talking about these things at all, apparently. So when we remember death and embrace it as a friend, hey death, I think we stop suppressing the notion of death, and stop suppressing the notion that, okay, oh, he died and we're so sad. Sure, that's an emotional response. It's a natural response to be sad after someone we love, we like, dies. But then moving past this and seeing that, all right, he died. What happens to him now does not matter. We won't go into that doctrine of life after death or rebirth or whatever. It doesn't matter. What matters is that life is right now. And when we embrace death in a memento mori kind of way, we embrace life and we see that life happens now. And in the face of death, I think all our fears just melt away, or all our anxieties, all our worries, and it's it's a freeing experience, I believe, to embrace life. In my experience, it frees you to be in this very moment, unobtruded or unobtruded or unchallenged, unshackled, and live life right now. Experience it, smell it, look it, touch it, carefree. And life is death, and death is life. And if we imagine that this second I might die, in the next moment or after around that corner, I may fall and die or just die, or right in this moment a thunderbolt might smite me, then what is there to worry about? And why shouldn't I do this or that, whatever I feel like, whatever comes to me naturally in this moment, spontaneously? Why shouldn't I do it if I might be dead after today? Maybe this topic seems morbid to some of you, but that's only because we've been programmed that death is something that's shunned. It's not something we embrace. We embrace life. Philosophically, maybe. But most of us, I don't think we embrace life even. We shy away from life too. And we look at life through concepts, words, and so on. Not experientially. Because we're constantly worrying, constantly anxious, constantly planning. So we're either in the future or in the past. Should have been better. Could be better. And so on. So let's embrace death as a brother or a sister. Because this way we'll embrace life too. Well, that's all from this very special episode on A Fool's Paradise. I want your opinion, so please comment and share if you like. Like if you like. And see you on the next episode. Cheerio.